Hey everyone, James Baek here. Welcome back for some VGC 2016 content. Today I have brought a Twitter follower / subscriber, I believe, NightLight26 onto the channel. Now we're going to be doing a best of 3 format style battle, and it could be 2 games, it could be 3 games, depends on how it goes. But today's team was I think I brought the wrong team by accident, but we'll just roll with it. So this is a team my friend passed me. I actually have not played it at all. We got some interesting mods. We got a interesting Talonflame, because I do not have the item I want on Talonflame. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not sure we're bringing Talonflame. We have the Life Orb Wild Charge Thunders of Roleplay to counter Kyogres. We have Kangaskhan, Xerneas, Groudon as the standard core, and we got a Lilligant. That's right, that's a Lilligant right there. Now, Lilligant is supposed to have some cool tricks. It can do a lot of damage to Primal Groudon. It can even 2-shot the 4 HP ones, which is really nice. And Chlorophyll is able to boost its speed. It has moves such as After You, which is a really cool combo. I'm actually going to see if I do carry Grass Knot or Solar Beam, because I might not have changed it. Nope, it's Solar Beam. Oh my god. That's so bad. That's so bad. I actually might lose because of Solar Beam. So we're gonna fight. We're gonna play 2 or 3 games. Let's see how this is gonna go. As I am taking notes for this one, I decided. All right, so we're back after DC, and that DC is actually fortunate for me because I was able to change my Lilligant to Grass Knot. As we're gonna go straight to the battle. Now, a note is that I am actually taking notes. Now, I'm actually taking notes. I usually don't do this for recording, but I decided I really want to take notes in this, as we're going to see a pretty standard team, actually. Actually, it's a bit different from some of the standard teams in team composition. We got Kangaskhan, Groudon, Mawile, Xerneas, Smeargle, and Crobat. Now, I'm actually surprised to see Kangaskhan and Mawile as the Mega Evolution. Usually on these teams, Salamence would be the Mega Evolution with Kangaskhan as a secondary Mega. Now, the reason is because Mawile is pretty slow, and this team does not carry Trick Room, which is actually interesting. It does make sense because it does help against the opposing Xerneas matchup. So, information I want to know: what kind of Groudon is he? Is he special? Is he physical? Is he max speed? Now, I think I'm pretty safe to lead Lilligant. I feel like Lilligant can do a lot here. Yeah, Lilligant can do a lot. And my own Groudon just can destroy his entire team, especially with the Helping Hand Eruption. Not Helping Hand, After You Eruption play. Now, what do I want to do against this team? I feel like Lilligant and Groudon are pretty much the necessary Pokemon for this. I want to bring Talonflame in the back because Talonflame can do a lot of damage. It can hit the Mawile. It can, if I get any good damage off on the Xerneas, an Eruption, let's say, it will be put in Brave Bird range. I'm going to bring Kangaskhan in the back, though, because it is able to break Smeargles, because Parental Bond will break through any Focus Sash Smeargles, while Talonflame will be able to get rid of any Choice Scarf Smeargles. So, let's see how this is going to go. This is game 1, as my opponent leads Kangaskhan, Smeargle. I bet we all don't like Smeargle in this format, as I'm going to lead my Groudon and Lilligant. Now, I'm actually really fine with this lead position. I really am. Because, 1, both my Pokemon are guaranteed to outspeed Smeargle. That's not Scarf. So, this should be interesting how it goes. Now, I really wonder if he's Scarf or not, but I think my best play here is to just double protect. I don't care, because he really has no punishes he can really go for. I could see him Power Punching himself if he does carry Power Punch, but other than that, he has really no punish game that I could see. Unless he has Tailwind on Smeargle. There is Tailwind on Smeargle. Oh, that could be a mindset. You see, Smeargle is a very annoying Pokemon where it can learn all the moves in the entire game. So it can go for Tailwind right here. But since this is the best of 3, I feel like going for Double Protect is my safest play. Smeargles really actually rarely run Tailwind nowadays. I have seen a few. But there are other moves, Fake Out, Dark Void, obviously there's Crafty Shield, there's Magic Coat. There's a lot of interesting tricks you can run with Smeargle, and knowing the Smeargle moveset is going to be key in this game, I believe, as we're going to see the Fake Out into the Groudon and the Dark Void straight away, so that is completely fine by me, as we don't know if he's Sash or if he's Scarf. Now I really want to find that out, but I also really want to get rid of this Kangaskhan. Yeah, once I get rid of Kangaskhan, basically my Talonflame can sweep his entire team. So I kind of want to go for the After You Eruption play, because that would knock out the Scarf Smeargle if he is, and it also knocks out Kangaskhan most likely. It's a damage roll on 4 HP ones, but since I'm modest, I should be able to get the roll. I could go for a Sleep Powder, but I really don't want to miss. I could go for the Double Attack into Smeargle. However, I really don't want to take that much damage with Groudon. That's unnecessary. So I'm going to After You an Eruption right here. Go for as much damage. I don't think he's going for Sucker Punch, as he does withdraw Kangaskhan, which is fine. If it's Xerneas, I'm completely fine. It's going to be Groudon, which is okay by me, because Groudon really does not want to take an Eruption. Eruption actually does probably 60% if he's 4 HP. Now, if he is 4 HP, which is most likely on this team, because he does not really have anything, he actually goes for Magic Coat, which is great because I did not go for anything. I go for the After You, which actually fails because my Groudon was guaranteed to move next, as I do get the Eruption off, and look at how much damage that did, as we do reveal its Focus Sash Smeargle, so that is really good to note. That is really good to know. That is really good. That was just a fantastic turn for me. I think he's in Grass Knot range. I'm very sure he's in Grass Knot range. Now, I could go for the After You Eruption play again. That's definitely possible. However, I do not know if his Smeargle carries Follow Me, and if he does have Follow Me, that is a very annoying issue to deal with. So, we revealed Magic Coat and Dark Void. So most likely he carries Spiky Shield, and yeah, luckily we brought in Groudon. That damage definitely should be 4 HP. So I'm going to go for the Grass Knot. I feel like it's my safest play. I don't have to go for a Grass Knot. And I think I'm going to go for another Eruption because I'm guaranteed to knock out the Smeargle. As Groudon's going to Protect, which is fine because here I'm able to get an Eruption off. And basically I'm able to knock out the Smeargle for free, as Groudon is able to outspeed Smeargle because it is a max speed Groudon. Well, I am, I believe I don't remember which nature I am, but I'm full special, max speed. I don't remember if I was timid or modest, actually. As what is my opponent going to send out? If it's Kangaskhan, I'm just going to double protect again. As it is Kangaskhan, I feel like double protect is a safe play. I don't care if he goes for the Power Punch. I don't care if he has sub. Actually, if he has sub on his Groudon, that could be an issue. But I really wouldn't fear it that much, as double protect is my safest play. Because if he has sub on Groudon, we're going to reveal it right now, and I don't really feel like this Groudon would carry Substitute since it's 4 HP. Most likely either full special or full physical. I also want to see what kind of Groudon this is right now, so if he does carry sub, that's good information for me in this game. So he's going to fake out my Lilligant and go for the Earth Power into my Groudon, which is completely fine. As here, okay, now we play some mind games. I could go for After You Eruption again, but however, he probably will go for Sucker Punch and maybe Protect. I could definitely see Protect. Yeah, I could definitely see Protect. Now, I feel like Talonflame can sweep up this game if I just damage Kangaskhan, so he's definitely in Grass Knot range. I think going for Grass Knot onto Groudon is pretty safe, because and going for the Flamethrower onto Kangaskhan, because if he goes for Sucker Punch, that's fine, and if he doesn't protect Groudon, he will get knocked out by the Grass Knot, so yeah, I feel like that's my safest play. As he is going to go for Sucker Punch, as I anticipated. I could have went for After You Earth Power as well. That was a play I could have made. However, I did not really want to do that, as I could get as much damage onto Kang right now. This Grass Knot should be able to knock out the Groudon, as it does pick up the knockout on Groudon, which is nice. Lilligant is a 2 KO on Groudon, as we are able to get a Flamethrower off onto this Kangaskhan, do a whole lot of damage, and now he has one Pokemon left, and it's going to be Xerneas, which should not be able to win the game. So we've seen Fake Out Sucker Punch from this Kangaskhan. And I don't really care. I don't think his Xerneas can win this game. So I'm going to go for the after you eruption play, I think. Yeah, getting rid of this Kangaskhan is all that matters to me, really. As Xerneas is going to protect, most likely he went for the double edge or return onto one of my Pokemon. So I am going to get the after you on my Groudon and go for the eruption. Now, eruption is able to knock out his Kangaskhan at that range 100%. So Groudon is going to go down, and as you can see, Lilligant is putting in the work. Lilligant is just dominating right now, as here I can go for a... I could probably just go for the Grass Knot Flamethrower. Or maybe after you Flamethrower, because most likely his Xerneas is faster than me. So yeah, after you Flamethrower, I like that play better, to be honest. As he should forfeit here. Yeah, he is going to forfeit. As we are going to take the first game, which is really nice. We're going to take in the 4-1 advantage, redeem and reveal our back 2 Pokemon. And yeah, we just... so much dominance right there, I think. Just so much dominance there. As you can see, Primal Groudon is a Pokemon that can just sweep through an entire team if given speed control. And my Lilligant is providing that speed control with the After You, which is a very nice move on this team. Now, let's go into Game 2. As I'm kind of curious what he'll bring. I think he'll lead Kangaskhan Crobat, because I could definitely see that coming out here. As that lead wouldn't be so bad against my team now. I don't want to bring Thundurus just because I don't carry Taunt on the Thundurus. If I carry Taunt on the Thundurus, I might consider it. I can also go... I honestly really don't see anything wrong with leading Lilligant and Groudon, so I'm actually going to lead that again. I really just don't see anything wrong with that. I guess Kangaskhan and Crobat could be an annoying problem, but I really don't see it that way. Yeah, I feel like I can just win with these two, because if he does bring Crobat, that means he has to get rid of either Smeargle or his Xerneas, and either one of those gone would just give me a huge advantage. Smeargle, I don't have to worry about Dark Void, so I can just target and play safe and smart. If he doesn't bring Xerneas, I don't have to worry about setup pressure late in the game. So yeah, I'm going to go with the same leads. I really don't see any reason not to, as we're going to get into Game 2. So I'm really glad we were able to find out the tricks on this Smeargle. Of course, we don't know the last move. I do not like Magic Code. I think Crafty Shield would have been much better. As he leads Kangaskhan Xerneas, which is completely fine by me, as I'm going to lead my... I'm going to leave my Lilligant plus Groudon. Now here, I'm really wondering what he's going to go for. As we are going to Primal Reversion with our Groudon. And honestly, there are a lot of plays he can go for. Obviously, the Fake Out play is really safe for him. I really think the Fake Out play would make the most sense. Here, I think I would actually just go for the Sleep Powder. I know I'm risking Sleep Powder, but if I get the Sleep Powder off onto Xerneas, it's huge. He has to go for Fake Out on one of my Pokemon. If he fakes out the Lilligant, I get an Eruption off onto Xerneas, which will probably bring him down to my Talonflame's Brave Bird range. And basically, if I just get rid of his Xerneas right away, it's really easy for me to win. I also knock out his Kangaskhan. If he fakes out my Groudon, I get Sleep Powder on the Xerneas, and that's already a huge threat. I don't have to worry about for a few turns. And if he just double edges one of my Pokemon, if he goes for Lilligant, I get an Eruption off, knock out both his, well, knock out Kangaskhan most likely, and just damage his Xerneas, bring in Talonflame for free. If he damages my Groudon, I get to Sleep Powder onto Xerneas either way. So yeah, I like to play. I don't feel like going for Double Protect. He probably knows I've been going for Double Protect for a while. So that's why. I think I'll fake out my Lilligant because it makes the most sense. But he could just fake out Groudon, which would be fine. As he is going to fake out my Groudon, which is completely fine. I do have the Sleep Powder. And I am going to hopefully connect. Yes, I do connect with the Xerneas, which is great. As here, I think I'm going to go for the... I could go for Eruption or I could go for Flamethrower. I think going for Sleep Powder onto Kangaskhan is just the best play to avoid any double edges, and it also punishes any switch. He would have to go for Sucker Punch to avoid it, or I would have to miss. Hopefully I'm not going to miss, but You know, this is Pokemon. But I am going to go for the sleep powder onto Kangaskhan. One, because getting some sleep turns on this guy and getting free damage is always nice, as he isn't going to go for the Sucker Punch, which is really nice, as I am able to put the Kangaskhan to sleep, and it's going to be guaranteed to take a turn of sleep, as Kangaskhan is going to fall asleep and take his guaranteed turn of sleep. We're actually faster than Xerneas. That's really good information to note. He's running a slow Xerneas. Eruption's able to do so much damage, and the Xerneas is asleep. That is huge for me. That's absolutely huge. Here I could literally go for the After You Eruption. Yeah, I could go for the After You Eruption. The reason is I do not want to risk either one of his I don't want to risk his Kangaskhan waking up, and we know Xerneas is slower than my Groudon. So he is going to stay in. He goes for the Protect with Xerneas. Unfortunately, another turn of sleep. He wakes up with Kangaskhan, goes for the Sucker Punch into Groudon. However, that's not going to stop my Groudon from knocking out both his Pokemon at such low percentages, as After You is going to fail again, unfortunately, but we do get the Eruption off, and we are able to knock out his Kangaskhan and Xerneas easily. They're both gone. They're both gone. Where did they go? Anyway, so his last two Pokemon will probably be a Groudon and I can see Crobat. I can see Crobat, as Groudon is going to come out, which is fine. It's actually Smeargle. Now, I do want to double protect here. The reason I want to double protect here is because I do well, if he had Tailwind, I think he would have went for game 1. Yeah, if he had Tailwind, I think he would have went for a game 1. So I do not think he has Tailwind on the Smeargle. I think double protect is just a safe play in case the Smeargle carries Fake Out, because Fake Out could be the third move on Smeargle, as I just want to scout to see what he's going to go for with both his Pokemon, as his Groudon protects, which is really nice, as we'll see what happens here, as I'm going to double protect to see what the Smeargle goes for. Probably a Dark Void, I would assume. Yeah, he just went for a Dark Void, which is fine, because once I get rid of Smeargle, I win the game, and I think I'm going to go for the After You Earth Power into his Groudon. He would literally need to get a double protect, and I feel like I win this game with Kangaskhan plus my Talonflame. So yeah, I'm gonna After You. If he has Follow Me, that is an annoying issue to deal with. However, he would have to choose. Oh, he does have Follow Me. Really good play by him. Let's see what he's gonna go for. If it's the Eruption, that is fine. Unfortunately, that does not work out, as he does go for the Eruption. We do have a Sash on Lilligant, which is fine, as Groudon able to hang on. We also hang on with our Lilligant because of that Focus Sash. We're gonna get the Earth Power off onto Smeargle. Basically, any damage on Smeargle should guarantee me this game, as I can just bring out Kangaskhan plus Talonflame. So we learn Follow Me. He has a Moody boost. No, that's not Moody. That was Own Tempo. As it is Follow Me Smeargle. Luckily, here I can just Sleep Powder the Groudon and go for the Earth Power. Actually, I could just go for Eruption, because it would knock him out, as he's gonna Spiky Shield with Smeargle. I guess we're gonna see if Sleep Powder connects or not. We do get to Sleep Powder, which is nice. That's really nice, as he probably thought I was going to target the Smeargle that turn, as we do put Groudon to sleep, as we are going to go for an Eruption, which is not going to do much at all to his Groudon, but it would have knocked out Smeargle, which was what I was going for. As here I am just going to I'm just going to Grass Knot to Smeargle and Earth Power. He would literally have to get a double Spiky Shield and wake up that turn, and win a speed tie if it does come to a speed tie between my Groudon and him. Now, I also have Kangaskhan in the back, as he goes for Follow Me, which that means he's sacking his Smeargle, but that means he guaranteed loses the game, because he needed another Mon to soak up hits, as the Smeargle is going to go down. Let's see if this Groudon wakes up. I wouldn't mind if it wakes up, because I think Kangaskhan plus Talonflame had the game anyway, but he's going to stay asleep, unfortunately, as we're going to get an Earth Power onto his Groudon. That's going to KO a 4 HP Groudon. Yes, Groudon is going to go down, and that is 2 wins, 4 O's, Lilligant Groudon dominating, just dominating. Now, I feel like that shows a lot of power in Lilligant and how much potential it has in this possible VGC format. But I hope you guys enjoyed this VGC episode. please leave a like down below if you want to see more videos. And follow me on Twitter. I forgot to announce this, but VGC back-to-back battles. New season is starting up. VGC 2016 back-to-back battles will be starting on the new Battle Spot ladder, which has been confirmed to be VGC 2016. So I'll see you guys on the VGC ladder very soon for some more back-to-back battles and doubles. Now, I will probably be doing more doubles Battle Spot than viewer battles. It's just the truth, unfortunately. It's just so much easier for me to play with. However, I wouldn't mind doing some more battles like on stream for viewer battles. So I'll probably do viewer battles on stream sometimes. So follow me on twitch.tv/JamesBaek1 if you guys want to battle me, because I'm planning on doing some viewer battles in the future, viewer battle streams in the future. It's just I haven't had the time recently, especially with like finals week. It's actually next week for me. So yeah, basically that's what is happening right now. So once those finals are over, I will definitely be streaming more, but it's just been a very hard time for me right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like to show your support, especially if you're hyped for more VGC back-to-back battles, as I said. And I'll see you guys in another video later.